What is up, people, and welcome to the FIFA 18 Stoke City career mode. I'm very excited to bring this to you. FIFA 18 obviously is a big upgrade from FIFA 17 in my opinion. I think it's a lot better. So I think it's right to do a career mode in it, and we're doing it with Stoke City. Obviously, average team in the Premier League play quite a boring style of football. We want to try and change that. And for that, we're going to go for a 4-3-3 attacking more formation. I think it's a good formation, works well, and this is our score. Jack Butland, obviously a phenomenal player in goal. Ryan Shawcross on the loanee from Chelsea, Kurt Zouma in defence, Kevin Wimmer in left back, new signing from Tottenham. He's not a left back, so we're going to look to bring one in. And Jeff Cameron in right back, obviously another one we want to try and replace. In midfield, Afalai 31 and Stephen or Darren Fletcher, one of the two. Centre mid, quite both old, so you do want to look for replacements for them, and Joe Allen as well. We do want to keep him a good player. Left wing, we've got Hesse or Jesse from PSG on loan. Right wing, Zoran and Shaqiri, do not want to get rid of him. And up front, Chupo and Motin, new signing from Schalke. Do want to bring in a new striker as well, because I'm not sure about him. I think probably use him as a super sub kind of player. On the bench, not really of interest. Grant, the goalkeeper, as backup, 34, 73 rating. Going to look for another goalkeeper. I think really is what we do need as well. On the Glenn Johnson, obviously right back, don't really want to use him at all. But this guy, Sobi, 74 rated, 20 years old from Egypt, 4-star weak foot, and I think it was 4-star skill moves. Could be a very good player in the future, so do want to train him up and use him as a sub quite often. Our reserves very reservy, no one really good on them. We've got Eric Peters, a left back, we could use, but not really go into, I don't think. But going into our transfer shortlist currently, obviously this new feature. Bobby Wood, striker from Hamburg. It could be someone. Pedro Obiang from West Ham. Tolga Aliassian from Besiktas. Could be. He's a very good player, I know. Austin Ali recently joined Mainz, but in the future could be a good signing. So we could look to get him in the next transfer window of the next season, as long as we're still in charge. Maxwell Cornet of Olympique Lyon. Used him before, very good player. He can play left wing, right wing. However, he can play up front. He can't, but I've played him in before there, and he was very good, so he could be an option. Andre Kramaric of Hoffenheim had a great season in the Bundesliga last year. 33 million release clause, however, could be a bit too much, and I will show you my transfer budget a bit later on in the video. However, we got in European International Cup as a pre-season tournament. Other Stoke, Leverkusen, Mönchengladbach and Leipzig, Fiorentina, Lyon, Cransodor, and someone else that I just didn't see in the other group. We're going into our squad hub now. It's going to look for people in the last year of their contract to see if there's anyone we need to renew. Hesse and Zuma obviously on loan. But apart from that, there isn't really anyone who I want to keep who needs contract renewing, which is very nice actually. I don't have to be doing that this year. We're going into financial, looking who we can sell. And we eventually get here. Saida Berahino, I'm not sure. I might keep him, might sell him. Very in between. But Mame Doof, don't want him. He's going to have to go in as well as Afalai. Eric Peters, could sell him. I'm not 100% sure on him either. Stephen Ireland, one I want to let go, as well as Charlie Adam. Darren Fletcher, also someone. Don't really want to keep at the club. Glenn Johnson as well. Pete Crouch, could keep him. And it's about him. Going down, all the youth players will be loaned out. Well, hopefully loaned out. Obviously, it's a bit weird the loan system this year. But advancing into our game against Leipzig, we're not actually getting any emails or anything. Offers, which is a bit odd. But here is our transfer budget: 68,145 in wage. So it's quite a good budget, you know. It is quite good. However, we have found a good central midfielder, Vladimir Darida of Hertha Berlin. If scout him, he comes back good, we could look to get him. But our first preseason game against Leipzig, Kurt Zouma and Hesse getting us a 2-0 victory, both the loanees scoring. That's quite big, you know. Good victory against a team that came second in the Bundesliga last season. And just getting rid of emails, you know, the usual stuff. However, that game did remind me of two players who I want to look at. Yusuf Poulsen, you know, screw pronunciations. Striker from Leipzig could be good, and Jean Kevin Augustin. I think he's recently joined, so I can't really go after him. but I used him in a career mode last year. He was a phenomenal player. And central midfielder Conrad Lema. I couldn't find him for some reason. However, he's down there. I'll find him in any second now. Central midfielder. I think he's also recently joined. So if I do look to get him, he will be on loan. However, he's a solid. Could be solid coming off the bench. We get a loan off of here for Daniel Gaioli. I think he's a reserve goalkeeper. Going to accept it, whether he goes or not. It's another story. He could be on too high wages for Bradford. And second game against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Looking for a second win. I was about to say lost their first game to Leverkusen. They're getting to get a first win. And they do. 2-1 defeat. Afalai getting the only goal for us. They did well, to be honest. And all our scout reports coming back. And loan offer rejected. And loan offers being accepted. But all our players have come back. So looking at their ratings, Crouch 81. I think he's going to be too much as I screw up. Again, going what I'm looking for. Max, 81 rated. He's got good stats though, but I think he's just going to be a bit too much. I do want to try and get a few players in and not, I don't know what I'm saying. Maxwell Cornet 73 rated could be a fucking solid winger replacement. Tolgay Aliassian 77 rated, same as Pedro Obiang. He can play in more positions, however, and overall looks a bit of a better player. He's got a better weak foot and I think same skill moves. Oh no, Arcian does look like a better player, so if I do go for one of them, it probably will be Arcian. Bobby Wood, 75 rated, 24 years of age. If I ever get down to him, he could. If I do go for him, there we go. 8 million worth, probably getting for about 10. He'll probably be a bench player. However, I got Choupo-Moting for that, so I don't think it's necessary. We have a lot of strikers. I don't think we really need to bring in any apart from a solid starting striker. And Conrad Lame, as you can see, has recently joined, so we're going to try and get him on for loan. They are open for loan offers, which is nice. Just going straight in for a 1-year deal. I do like this new transfer system as well. It's very, very nice. I don't think it'll probably get a bit repetitive in the end, but at the moment it's good. So we're looking to split wages 50-50, 12,500 each way. They accept that, so it's up to the player whether he wants to join us. Hopefully he does, because he could be a very good player. And going in for a transfer offer for Maxwell Cornet now. We're going to go straight in and offer 6 million. They do come back saying they want 7 million and a 10% sell-on clause. We edit the seller clause down to 5. We're willing to stick with the 7 million. However, they want an extra percent, which really is nothing. So we are going to accept that. 7 million for a very solid player. If we do sell him on the end, they'll get 6% of him. Going into the contract, he wants a rotational player. That's what we're going to give him. We're going to look to sign on a 5-year deal, and he wants that as well. So it's going well so far. We're going to disregard a release clause. He wants 63,000 and 790,000 signing on bonus, which for someone who's going to be sitting on the bench mainly could be quite a bit. We are going to try and take it down a little bit. I'm not too bothered about sign bonus, but if we can get it down, it would be nice. So we do reduce that down a bit. He wants to go down to 61 and an £800 signing on fee. I don't really think I could get it for much more, so eventually I do just accept it as what it is. Eventually I will. There we go. So Maxwell Cornet is our first official signing of this FIFA 18 Stoke City career mode. I'm quite happy about that. He can be a solid backup winger for Hesse Jesse. Wow, man, pronunciations. There's another player we want to look for in the fullback position, Marvin Plattenhardt from Hertha Berlin as a left back. I don't think he can play right back, but he's very, very good player. Going into this third game against Bayer Leverkusen, we pick up a 2-0 victory. Afalai getting both of the goals as my voice is actually going, which is amazing. This is a pre-recorded thing, so I'm voicing over it. Conrad Lema has actually joined on loan. Now, I'm very happy about that. I think he's about 70 rated overall. So he can come off the bench and feature in cup games for this year. Could be good. Might look to get him at the end of the season. Not 100% sure yet. We have, there goes my phone. We also are There we go. We're also looking at Vladimir Derrida. His stats are very good rounded. Probably going to go in for him. Probably going to go in for about 20 million, 79 rated. Can play anywhere down the middle of the park in central midfield. So he's valued at 13 million. We're going to look for a player swap and look to offer Ibrahim Afellay. He's valued at 8 million. They want that and 15.25. We are going to try and get that down, but it is quite something to take into consideration, because without Afellay, he could be about 25 to 30 million, and Afellay is someone we want to get off anyway, so we could accept that if they don't accept this, and they don't. It's actually gone up to 15.3, an extra 50 grand is nothing, but I think about it for a little bit, and then eventually I say, fuck it, he would be very solid if we can pick him up, so we do accept it, and we're happy to proceed with the transfer, and for him to go into contract talks, which are coming up now. He wants to be a crucial first team player, 100%. He's very, very solid. Can hold that midfield well. He wants a 3-year deal. I'm going to try and offer 4. I've realised that you can offer 1 year above or below what they want, and they'll accept it with ease. Don't want a release clause on him. They don't really offer a wage. So you're going in a bit blind here. You don't want to offer too low in case they get a bit frustrated. But you don't want to offer too high, so you're using all your wage. But we do offer 40 and the £800 signing on bonus. They accept it straight away. So we maybe could have got something a little bit lower. But it is what it is for now. He is our second or third signing of the window, and he's very, very good player. Looking also, I don't really think there's anyone else. But this is the squad for now. Derrida, 79 rated. Weymouth, 70. Cornet, 73. Just going to change it up a little bit now. And who is starting and not. Still do need to do a bit of work on the bench. However, that is all for this episode. I really hope you did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know who I should buy in the description below. I have recorded the next episode, so I won't see it till the 3rd, and my ear access has actually run out. I don't get the full game till Friday. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.